The year is 2002X. In a world where magic is binding and death is final, the 8th human has fallen into the ruins. Frisk wakes up on a bed of golden flowers to the sound of someone grumbling nearby. She sits up and sees a girl with a green striped shirt, the ghost of the first fallen child, Chara. When Frisk lets out a small sound, Chara spins around and lets out a ghostly shriek. Both girls scream at the top of their lungs. Until Frisk falls back in terror. Chara clutches her ghostly chest, whispering, "Oh my stars, you almost scared me back to life." Chara doesn't give her name. Instead, she explains how the soul works. To show the danger of the underground, Chara summons a magical red knife. She doesn't use full power, but Frisk fails to move and gets a small cut. As her own blood fell, so did Frisk. And she begins screaming in pain. Chara sighs, heals the newbie, and decides she has to help this human survive the kill or be killed world. As they enter the next room, they find a single golden flower. Chara pauses. She's lived in these ruins for years as a ghost, but she's never seen this plant before. As Frisk slowly approaches to pick it, the flower suddenly lets out a high-pitched scream. Naturally, the girls scream right back. "What do you want from me?" the flower hisses, trembling in the dirt. Chara is stunned. The plant can see and hear her. She tries to put on a creepy face to intimidate him, asking who he is and why he's spying. The plant, Flowey, explains nervously that he thinks he died or something and can't remember his past. Frisk feels bad for the little guy and offers to help him find his memories. Chara hates the idea of babysitting two crybabies, but Flowey is desperate. He manages to uproot himself, slithering up Frisk's arm like a vine to stay safe. They spend the next few hallways talking, with Flowey trying to figure out why Chara looks so familiar, while Chara tries to remember how to solve the very puzzles she used to know by heart. The trio moves through the ruins, though Frisk is slowed down by the complicated floor switches. Just as they start to bond, they hear a loud crunch. In the next room, an 8-year-old, 5-foot-tall monster named Susie is obliterating a training dummy with a magical axe. Flowey dives into Frisk's sleeve in total terror. Before Chara can say a word in normal voice, Susie turns and fires a rude buster blast directly at them. Thinking fast, Chara lunges forward and phases into Frisk's body to save her. With the ghost in control, Frisk's eyes glow red. Chara yells out in her normal voice for Susie to back off, and to her shock, Susie actually looks like she heard her. Chara summons a red knife and lunges, but Susie is too fast. She blocks the strike with her axe and shoves the possessed Frisk away with the flat of the metal blade. The impact is sudden and heavy. Because Chara isn't used to having a real physical body that can feel pain, the shock is too much. It knocks her right out of Frisk's body, leaving the ghost unconscious. Frisk stumbles back into the arms of a very large, very angry goat monster. Toriel, the boss of the ruins, looks down at Susie with a terrifying glare. Susie tries to claim the human started it, but Toriel isn't interested in excuses. It's time to go home.